Today we're going to be working with the equation 189 divided by 4. 189 is our divisor and 4 is our dividend. For the first way of working with this equation, I'm going to estimate. So I'm going to work with friendlier numbers. And because I know 160 is both close to 189 and divides into 4 evenly, I'm going to start with that. So here I have my quotient as 40. I also know that 20 divides evenly into 4. And so I'm going to add that so that I'm even closer to 189. So here my quotient is 5. So now I need to take both of these quotients and add them together. So here I get 45 after I add both 40 and 5. So I have 45 as my estimation for the quotient for the equation 189 divided by 4. Next we're using base 10 blocks. I've already got laid out here 1 hundredths block to represent 100, 8 10 rods to represent 80, and 9 ones cubes to represent 9. So together it is 189. Here I have 4 rectangles symbolizing the 4, or the dividend. So we're going to start by dividing in our ones cubes. Okay, I have enough ones cubes for 2 in each, and I have 1 left over, but we'll deal with that later. I'm going to move on to my tens rods. Perfect, all of my tens rods fit in evenly into 4. So to work with our 100s block, we need to split it up. So here I've split it up into 10 tens rods. And I'm now dividing the 10 into the 4. Now we have 21 left over. And I can still divide this 20 up into my 4 still. So I'm going to split up these tens rods and divide these into my equation. Okay, I've divided all of my tens into the 4. So now I am left with 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. So if we type that out, we have 4 tens and 7 ones in each of the 4 areas. We also have 1 left over. In this case, we're going to use R1 to signify that 1 that's left over. This R stands for remainder because we have 1 remainder left that can't be divided evenly into the 4. Let's check back with our estimation and see how close we were. So in our base 10 equation, we had 47 remainder 1 as our quotient, and in our estimation, we got 45 as our quotient. Pretty close. Moving on to the personal strategy section, we need to take 189 divided by 4 and use your own strategy to figure out the quotient. I like to take the divisor, 189, and split it up into its different parts. So I'm going to start with using the 100s. So there's 1 100 divided by 4. That equals 25. So now I'm left with 89. So I'm going to take my 80 part of the leftover and divide that by 4, and I'm now left, and that divides into 20. So now we're left with 9 of our ones, and we'll divide that by 4, and then we have 2 with 1 left over. So we need to add all of the quotients. 25 plus 20 plus 2, and we'll deal with this remainder in a minute. So it works out to 47 with that remainder 1. Now what we still can do is divide that remainder by 4, and we will get 1/4, which also equals 0.25. So essentially we have two answers that are both equal. We have 47 remainder 1, or 47.25 after we add the 47 and the quotient from dividing the remainder into 4, which was 0.25, and that will equal the 47, decimal 25.